whatever time it is for you, because it's late for me once again, because this is the only time I have to record. So, welcome to my channel. If you're new, I use the ketogenic journey to lose 212 pounds. I am up from that number, and we're going to start kicking off a challenge on January 1st, following the menu plan, well, not menu, but more like the protocol plan from It On Keto's channel with Wendy and Harry. I don't even know if they put it out yet. Usually it would be out by now or out by tomorrow. I don't know. I'm behind. I gotta go watch their channel. I haven't watched the video in the last couple of days. So we're going to follow their protocol, and then some other things that I'm putting in there. Let me go ahead and show you what I ate yesterday, a few clips. It got crazy busy. I had no time to film yesterday. Today's crazy busy too. I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I've eaten today. We have a chit chat, and then I gotta get back down to visit my family, because today is really the last day I get to see them, other than a few hours tomorrow morning before they head back, and I don't see them again until the summer. So that being said, here's a few clips. I'm gonna go move to sit down because I'm noticing the light from this is making the camera do this like it did in my last video. So I'm gonna reposition myself, and y'all just watch this real fast. So last night I was out walking the circle. I've only been up a few minutes. Haven't even had my collagen coffee. Overslept. And my daughter is like, Mom, your shoes are squeaking. No, honey. That's what it sounds like when you wear jeans and your thighs have gotten too big, and they touch and they rub and they kiss when you're walking. It makes a weird sound. Oh, my thighs haven't touched in years, so she's not used to that noise, and she doesn't wear jeans. So my thighs are just barely touching enough to make a very loud, rubbing, squeaking sound as I walk. Yay, my thighs. They're talking to you. That's what I told her. She died. Alright, we're at Cracker Barrel. I'm having the chef salad. I removed the croutons. I don't eat them. I'm using a little bit of the ranch, and this is how much I have left, and I'm going to eat it, and I don't eat the tomatoes. We are out shopping after going and them misbehaving, including my dad and Dino, acting like 2-year-olds misbehaving in the restaurant, and now Dino is misbehaving on our walk in the stores, pretending to be a child, climbing in shopping carts. I think he's grounded.
I just want to see if it was sturdy, because you needed to go shopping. I don't want you to hurt yourself.
He's worse than the children. God help me. Okay, it's 7 p.m. I'm having my one and only real meal of the day. I'm having 3 whole eggs, 4 pieces of low sodium bacon, and a couple of ounces of Smithfield ham. No real sugar in it, but it does have the bad sodium. But today I'm just concentrating on 1 meal. I've had 1 coffee, lots of water, no soda, no carbs, and I do want to eat some fat, because I know I'm already having carb withdrawal. I'm already having withdrawal from the Coke Zero really badly, so that's why this meal right here is just fat and salt. I will be working on some better lighting out here for when I have to film at night, but it is what it is right now. This is my quiet place, and the kittens won't get off the porch, and I'm too tired to fight with them right now to get them inside the house. I'm trying to let them know that they can come out here and take themselves inside, because when it's a no area, they want to be in it more. That's just what I've learned about my kittens. Now that they know they can go on the back porch, as long as it's not freezing day or night, they could care less. They don't freak out. They don't trip you. They'll come when you call them off that. Now that I've opened the storage door enough times, they don't freak out trying to kill me to get into the storage door, and it's starting to get that way on the front porch. The reason the front porch is a bit of an issue is the screen. They can rip right through it. The screen sucks on the front porch. We did not realize it was such a crappy screen when we installed it. That will be a future project when I can save some money. So this week's goals, you saw what I ate, which was not that long ago. That's all I've eaten. I'm gonna go take a walk in a minute. I should have ate that for breakfast. I bet a lot of people screaming, why didn't I just eat that for breakfast instead of so close to bedtime? I don't fall asleep until about 4 a.m. so it is nowhere near my bedtime, for 1. 2, I wanted to drain my body as many carbs as I could, because Christmas Eve carbs, Christmas Day carbs, after Christmas carbs, because I was eating fudge and all kind of bad stuff, right? So this morning I got up to take my daughter to her doctor's appointment and I couldn't fit crap all. I am like searching. My bras are too small because my boobs have gotten too big. All my pants don't fit me because I got rid of everything that wasn't like a size 7, a medium, a small, all larges, extra large, everything was gone. I ended up having to wear one of Dino's t-shirts, which, yeah, I did it to myself, some of this weight, without realizing. I did it all to myself, probably, except the adrenal gland issue weight. Reasons. 1, I still got to answer y'all's comments, but I have read most of them. I've read them in the doctor's office today, but every time I tried to respond, it would not go through. The internet was too bad. So, y'all said the same thing I do. Some of y'all. You drinking Coke Zero and gain like 8 pounds or so. That was my downside. When I started building this porch, I started drinking Coke Zeros. And I put on 20 pounds very fast. Between the adrenal gland and drinking those, the weight just into the 175, like so fast in 2 weeks. And then after that, I continue to drink them, knowing in my head they're probably bad for me and they're causing my weight gain, but I'm so addicted to Coke Zero. This is day 2 of cold turkey Coke Zero, and it is rough. Rough, people. I want it so bad. I'm having anxiety being in my mom's house. There is sugar everywhere. There is Coke Zeros everywhere. I can't have any kind of soda other than Zedias. Everything else affects my weight drastically. So I'm trying not to be moody. I'm moody, and I'm trying not to be, but I am. There's no way around it. I am having soda withdrawals and real carb withdrawals, and it's a real thing. It really happens, at least to me. So, that was doing it to myself with the Coke Zero. The pecans, I discussed in yesterday's video, not realizing, not reading, and being ridiculous. I guess it wasn't yesterday's video, it was the day before, because I missed yesterday because it got too busy. I did that to myself too, because I just wasn't paying attention. So, yeah, so this is where I am right now. This is where I am. 197, the scale said this morning. Which wasn't surprising. Every time I eat salads, it goes up too. So whatever the protocol Wendy has come up with is what we are going to follow. Okay? And we are going to follow, I'm going to do some exercise ones as well to my challenge. My challenge, my part, other than strictly sticking to Wendy's protocol, is the walking, minimum 8,000 steps a day, and working out 5 days a week. Walking every day, working out 5 days a week. This is what I am challenging myself to do, because I need this weight off me. I need to feel better, and also I need to find balance. I need some zen moments too. I have to find a way to add zen moments. That's going to be my challenge too. I just got to figure it out. I feel like there's so much rattling from everyone. There's no quiet. Like right now, the wind, I should be able to close my eyes and listen to the crickets and have a zen moment. But I'm watching Bratty Kittens right now, trying to keep them from jumping on the screen, listening to noise. I know my phone's going to ring soon. Sharky, don't do it. So I feel like there's no zen moments. But I want to add that to my challenge. Also, Dino got me, I don't know if I told y'all, because I told y'all in one video, didn't like it, so I didn't post it. For Christmas, I got quite a few things, surprisingly, because I thought I had already gotten my Christmas from him. But he heard me talking about that silly hula hoop that Princess Ninja and Keto has with rope and thingy, and I've been wanting one for over a year, but they're expensive. He got me one for Christmas. It says one size fits all, but that's bullshit. It's not one size fits all at all, because I am on the very last little clip. Like, they're all hooked together. I'm going to show y'all this on the 1st or the 31st, one of those days, probably the 1st. They are all clipped together, and it's tight as H-E-L-L. Like, it is so tight I can't move or breathe. So we are going to use that. Oh, kitten. We are going to use that. I'm going to measure myself. I actually got myself a tape measure that goes with my scale, the Rhino brand or whatever, that will go in the app, and it's one of those little special kind of tape measures. So I'm going to do all that and put all the measurements in, and I will definitely show you what the hula hoop looks on me. I want to do them 5 days a week. It's very hard for me to get that ball moving. I never was able to do hula hoops because I was always too big to even fit in a hula hoop. So I don't really know how to move correctly, and it's kind of funny trying to figure out how to do it. But I'm going to use that as, like, every year I usually use a piece of clothing. We're going to use that this year as my clothing and see how many, when the 90 days are over. Well, each month we'll go over it, but when the 90 days are over, I'm hoping to have lost at least 3 of the little clips, and I'll show you all that on the video right before all this challenge begins. I'll probably film that on the 31st so you can see it on the 1st or somewhere around there. I want to make sure you get it all up and running. I want to go through everything. I'm going to do a whole video of all the stuff right before, so we can all be in the same boat, whoever wants to do this 90-day challenge. And I could come up with protocols, but when these works, and I'm cheating by not having to come up with it by myself, and I enjoy hers, and we can be more of a community, because I know 90% of y'all, if not 100, watch her and want to follow hers too. Now, I have gotten a comment that you can't follow Wendy's protocol because she cooks to me desserts, you know, things. No. You don't have to cook any of that to be on her protocol. Her protocol, literally, if it's a protein sparing modified fast day, you don't have to make the breads. You don't have to make any of the desserts. You don't have to cook anything she cooks. You don't have to do the keto chow. On those days, you're going to be doing things like boneless, skinless, chicken breasts, egg whites, no butters really. You're going to be doing no veggies on those days. You can also do some ground turkey, ground chicken. It is numbers, not a menu. So all of her stuff is a protocol. Okay, regular keto eating day, use your macros and what you eat those days. Protein sparing modified fast day, it's really simple. 10 total carbs or less. Okay, 10 total carbs or less. 30 fat grams or less. And whatever the amount of calories you're supposed to have. Mine is supposed to be like 600 or 700, 800, somewhere around there. You can go to her page, and on her website she has a whole little calculator thingy going on you can do. So you don't need the breads. You don't need any of her cookies or any of those things. These are nice things that she comes up with that you can use. Like, I ran with the protein sparing modified fast bread, and I came out with the lemon cake, the strawberry cake, the pumpkins. Like, I came up with so much crap. But I don't use those things on protein sparing modified fast day unless it's just the normal bread type recipe, because it is adding too many sweeteners, it's adding cream cheeses, it's adding too much for me to lose weight with. So you can do the protocol if you want to without making any of that stuff, because I have gotten so lazy in the kitchen. You're probably not going to see me doing most of those, except maybe like the keto chow type pancakes and stuff. I'm not going to lie. Unless a wild hair grows this month, right now, I just don't see myself, maybe making the protein sparing modified fast bread with a keto chow or something, like just to give it a little flavor once a week, but not every day. So whatever I make that Monday or Sunday, it would have to last the whole week. I want to meal prep this time around, things like that. Hi, little baby. You want to say hi to the internet? Want to say hi? My name is Pipey. No, you don't. You want to go play? She keeps coming up here to see me. And she was in heat, and I'm worried. I don't want kittens. We are trying to find a mobile vet that isn't outrageous, because they all need shots and everything. And I don't know if y'all saw my video where I was freaking out because they Got them all in their cages, carriers. Sharky had already ripped through 2 before we even left the house, and they were brand new. We get in the car and we go. We're down like 10 minutes away from the house. We still got 40 minutes to the nearest one that is affordable. And holy crap. They are freaking out. Their hearts are going crazy. They are scratching at the pieces. They are crying so bad that my anxiety is going through the roof. Piper escapes hers. She completely opened it all by herself while Dino's trying to keep the other 2 from opening theirs. And she's running around the car on my head on the back of the seat crying, and we had to turn around and come home and cancel the appointment. And the reason we had to bring all 3 because you get a cheaper price if they all are on one visit. And the closest one that is anywhere affordable, because it has a special kitty plan, is like 40 something minutes away. And you have to bring them all at the same time. There are mobile vets around here. I'm waiting to get a hold of them because they are a tiny bit more money if they're accepting new patients right now. But for us, we will have to go buy all new carriers because all of them got destroyed. And we're going to have to buy the hard ones. So that's like $40 something a carrier. Plus the gas and going over there because they need 2 more rounds of their little baby kitten shots that we never got to because life got in the way and we could never take them anymore. They had anxiety. Sharky hid under the couch shaking for hours. Wouldn't he come out when we got home? And he was crying all night, and Willow just ran and sucked on a blanket all freaked out, and Piper just stood in the corner like for hours. They were traumatized, and we only went 10 miles, not even the whole way there. Like, how would we have made it the whole way there? They were so traumatized. Like, and I felt so bad, so horribly bad. So yeah, and Sharky needs to get fixed big time. But most of the vets around here will not take him to fix him until he's had all his shots. They refuse. So there's that. The only one we could find that would is the one that's really far. I mean, if we have to just take him for that, we can. But we now, after Piper going in the heat and her just laying there crying for days, and I think she's got herself some because then she stopped crying and it wasn't time for heat to be over yet. So hopefully she's not knocked up. But she just laid there crying. She wouldn't eat, wouldn't sleep. She just laid on the floor crying over and over again for hours on end. Not a loud cry, just a pitiful one, staring at me, looking at me, all sad. And she would let me hold her for hours, but she was just so pitiful and in pain looking. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't put you through this every single month. So I want to get all 3 of them fixed now. I know, not keto, but it is. Because no weight program is ever going to work if you're dealing with life and you have nowhere to talk about it at, and it's just stressful. And that's one of my issues. The last few months when I wasn't making videos every day, I have nowhere to vent, nowhere to talk to, and Sharky, holy water. He was climbing, so I have a little holy water right here. We call it that because if I just call it water, he thinks I'm just giving him water. So I scream holy water because I'm giving him time to pray to Jesus that he's going to learn not to do that anymore. And if not, he gets sprayed with the water. I know y'all might think I'm crazy, but it's a little fun game so that I'm not stressed out with them climbing. Now you're going to lick the water off the ground. He's licking the water up now. So I'm going to have to get going soon. This isn't a crazy long video today like they have been. It's more like me just showing you what I'm eating. And now I'm going to get down. I'm going to have to go walk and get some more steps in because I haven't gotten enough in. See what Dino's doing. I don't know what he's doing. And then we're going to start going to the gym on the 1st. I'm just really upset because I've learned, even though I love Coke Zero, and it's not the best thing for you. I know a lot of y'all are yelling that right now. I learned that there will be no drinking that ever again for me. I've learned that nuts is not a good thing because I eat too many. I've also learned that net carbs will never work for me because I gain weight really fast on net carbs. And I feel horrible. My skin looks horrible. So I'm gonna have to be one of these 20 total carbs or less 90% of the time without, you know, I don't have a choice, because if I'm not, I feel like crap and the weight comes back on. I'm hoping in the future, at least on the weekends, I could do net carbs after I get to my goal weight, and then total carbs the rest of the time. I guess Dino's ready to put a door handle on my door, so I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go. But I've learned a lot over the last couple of months of gaining this weight back. I've also learned to be more understanding when people have gained some weight back. And I'll be honest, I wished it was from gorging on buffets and eating hundreds of pounds of cake. I wish that was the reason. It would be so much easier. But it's simple things that have done it. Simple little adding up on top of things. So I'm gonna go and let me show you some cuteness before we hold on. Before they run. Cuteness. Being naughty, about to bit spray with water again. You can walk on that, just not the screen. And I'm gonna let y'all go, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.